Hello everyone, Kobe here for another video, and today I'm going to be uploading a book called the comic series. I made a book, I'm making a book and it's called the comic series, and today we will be reading part A, which is the longest part in any of the comic series, and this one's called the comic series Brayden, and we'll begin reading shortly. Brayden, which he was one of the most mysterious characters. He was originally from the Hell's Gate, in which Kobe went and met Brayden. As Kobe tried to find a way home, Brayden and Kobe were encountered by Magi, in which Magi was following Kobe. Magi then had the idea to burn Brayden's home, in which Kobe and Brayden were. Magi escapes. Kobe and Brayden then go on the path to stop Magi and his masters, Eon, Dion, and H. Magi and his later down the line, Kobe and Brayden split up to kill the masters. Kobe goes and kills Ion, and Brayden kills Dion, in which Brayden and Kobe meet up about 1 year later. In which by this time, Brayden now has longer, darker hair, a scar, blue jacket, brown pants. His eye is also red and black. His skin is also white. Oddly, he's also stronger. By this time, H is still on the loose. There's also the strange dim-eye wizard known as T, in which T and Magi help H. Brayden and Kobe then find out H's plans through their hunt catching Magi, in which H's plan is to collect the 7 jewels. Here's some pictures. This is Brayden from before the year, like from the start of the story. About a year later, when he has the red eye. Brayden again. This is like later. I'll show you what. And then near the end, which he looks like this for a while. I'm gonna cover my camera and begin reading again. To open Hell's Gate, which would kill Brayden and release the Devlin, Kobe and Brayden are able to collect 2 jewels, while Magi, T, and H collect 4. The 2 teams both meet at Dead Run Peak, which this is the ritual site to open Hell's Gate. Brayden and Kobe then have a big war against H and his people. Brayden and Kobe are then heavily injured, in which Kobe decides to give up. Brayden then furious lets out a final blow, killing Magi and injuring H. T then decides to betray H and kill him, in which now T has all 6 jewels. T then activates the pedestal, in which the 6 jewels, and for some reason Brayden's necklace, spin around T in the pedestal. T is in the middle of the pedestal. Brayden then faints as his skin turns from white to its normal state. Afterwards, Hell's Gate opens, and Brayden lets T disappear. The Devil then appears, in which he blasts at Kobe, and Kobe disappears, in which he's teleported Brayden and T. Brayden now has the same clothing, apart from it being ripped and all cut up, in which his skin is also back to normal. Brayden's hair is also shorter as it was cut off. Brayden is also chained up. Brayden is also chained up, and his eyes are covered with a red cloth, in which the 3 are in a dark cell. Brayden's hair is also longer as it's a grayish black. The comic series, Brayden, Chapter 2. Oddly, Magi and H are alive, as if they faked their deaths. Characters above: T, Magi, H, and Kobe. And they're still at the peak. Kobe and T are now working together to free Brayden. They both pull and break his chains. Brayden is then free. Later down the line, the 3 are able to become good friends. They defeat Magi and H, destroy Devlin, and a lot of other things. 2 years later, Kobe re-encounters Brayden, as it has been 2 years since the two have last talked. They meet in a coffee shop, as now Brayden looks very different. He has bleached white hair, a few scars, a black jacket, and blue jeans, in which this time the 2 are best friends and go on many more adventures. For example, from going to the rumored Sky Kingdom, to going to Hell's Gate to defeat Devlin for good this time, to awakening the amulet holder and the guardians, to to Brayden saving Kobe from being cursed, and to now their current adventure, which is to discover their ultimate forms. Which right now Kobe and Brayden are at Asgard, in which here they will trigger the activation of their ultimate forms, in which they will need to finally end the Neon War, killing H and Sir Jewel, in which Sir Jewel is the one whom created the amulet, the Guardians, and the Seven Jewels, and is the one who resummoned H, bringing him back from the dead. So next, Kobe and Brayden sacrifice the Seven Jewels, in which they used 2 years back. Next, they are able to gain their new powers, in which now there's only one thing left: to reassemble their crew, Brayden, Kobe, Electra, and Colby, and defeat H and Sir Jewel. Now we are presented to Colby and Electra, where they're at the Regent Square, in which at the top of MA Towers there is a black hole, in which the Devlin is planning to transport the tower, the Hell's Gate, to the Hell's Gate. The two are in a heli as Electra the driver, Colby the shooter. Okay, Colby, one last mission. I seriously don't like that idea where we all get 250k. This quote-unquote job has been really challenging. It looks that this Ian guy won't pay us more for H's school. And the Devlin's heart, like, I know he wants 1 million for them, but, like, we could die from this. That's Colby and that's Electra. Comic series, Brayden, Chapter 3. Okay, Colby said. Kobe and Brayden. Okay, Colby said. Kobe and Brayden are said to be outside the city at Mount Stan. Hey, look, there they are. Brayden flies over. Brayden flies over and then picks up Kobe, says Brayden. Colby flies over. Picks up Kobe, says Brayden. Their ultimate forms are almost look alike, as Kobe is in white, Brayden black. Listed above is the Devlin. The Devlins are H's school, Kobe Ultima, and Brayden Ultima. Okay, guys, let's get started, Brayden says. That's the Devlin. Devlin's heart, H's school. And the ultimate forms. Electra then flies over to the floor 7 of 10, in which Colby shoots out the window of the floor, and Kobe and Brayden jump through the window, charging into 2 guards. Kobe and Brayden then fall face back to back as they spin and knock down the remaining X guards. The name of them is X guards. Okay, Brayden, we need to hurry. H is on the 10th floor, the Devlin on the roof. Okay, Colby, Brayden buzzes the heli. Do you think you could hack into the cameras? Sure, I can. Sure, I can do that. Colby disconnects. Okay, Kobe. Colby has the cameras. Let's go. Brayden grabs one of the knocked out X-Guard's guns and looks at the cameras. Brayden then aims and shoots. What did you do, Brayden? I got ripped some. Fact. Here is an AX guard and an expert. Weirdly, the Devlin and his men are dressed in black. Black / white, while the Devlin is black / white as well as H. Okay, good, Kobe says. Brayden and Kobe then go up the stairs to floor 8, in which floor 9 is blocked. Oh, come on. It's alright, Kobe. Let's go. We will have to get to the elevator. Brayden and Kobe then run down the hall of floor 8 as they're stopped by a few X guards, in which Brayden pricks them off. Dead. Yes, they're dead, Kobe. Come on, Kobe and Brayden then make it to the elevator, but it's someone going down from floor 10. Brayden ducks for cover. Kobe duck. Kaboom. Boom. Kobe ducks as a missile flies by from through the opening elevator. Brayden, help. Get me up. Brayden goes into his ultimate form, doing a flip, grabbing Kobe and quickly slashing the brute. Whoa, Brayden, look out. It's the brute. Brayden then slashes again and gets punched. Oof. I'll show some homecoming pictures as well. Oof. He falls back. Kobe, kill it, quick. Kobe then goes back into his ultimate form and charges the brute. It scrapes against the the floor. Brayden then gets up and kicks the brute off the building, through the window. Smash! Kaboom! Whoa. This is at a friend's house. But, the comic series, Brayden, Chapter 4. Ian also has an X tattoo across his eye. Ian, the creator of H, in which Ian tried to make a twin of himself, in which instead made a demon that looked like him, except its skin was white and its body was covered in hellish marks, and he had a horn. So Ian shot the demon with the Eon dart, in which burned the creature's face halfway off. Enraged, the creature roared and used its fangs, permanently scarring Ian's face. Ian then shoots off the creature's hands, in which his hands then grow back. Oh no, Ian says as the creature grows wings and flies through the hole Ian made. Ian then shoots the creature, destroying its wing, as the creature then teleports away. Ian is now wanting to kill H. This is Ian. Ian also has there's his X tattoo across his eye. Ian is now wanting to kill it. Whoa, what's happening? Everything around the two starts to float as everything outside the window turns black. Kobe, this isn't good. Kobe buzzes Brayden. Guys, get out of there. The building is being transported through some black hole, in which the devil is moving the building to Dimension X. You guys need to hurry. Kobe and Brayden run to the floor 10. As on floor 9, they burn their weaponry. Finally, H says as Ian teleports through the window, knocking H down. Ian, the two say. Go! Leave me here. I got H. Brayden and Kobe then run to the roof. Okay, let's end this once and for all. This is pre-H, in which he looked like when H first awoke. In his escape from Ian's lap, he lost a horn, most of his face, a wing, and his shirt/jacket. H's purpose was to be the next Ian, in which Ian is very old and is fearing from dying of cancer. He was planning on training this demon to be the next owner of his plantation. Oops. That's Ian. I mean, that's H in his regular form. So it's finally time. Hello, Ian. H says, wait, you've learned to talk? Sling! H blocks Ian's strike. Foolish human. Ian then strikes H again, knocking off the rest of his face. I hate you, H screams. I will kill you. H stabs Ian in the chest. Ugh. Ian groans. No, you won't. Ian flips up behind H, stabbing him through the Pentagon. H's body starts to shake as he implodes, blasting Ian off the building as he lands in the water. The ocean. Kaplash! H's body then starts to rebuild itself as Sergio revives him one last time. Kobe and Brayden now go to the roof. Wait a minute, Kobe. Where's Sergio? Our job from Ian is to kill H in the Devlin. But Sergio was also here. Oh god, Kobe says. I forgot about him. A demonic voice speaks to the Devlin. 75%. Kobe and Brayden then charge in and hit the Devlin, knocking him down a little. Oh, you think it was that easy? The Devlin then explodes them as they fall backwards, hitting the small bunker on the roof. Comic series, Brayden, Chapter 5. Sergio and H reincarnation. H lost a hand, his face, and it has a lot of scars. Kablank. Brayden and Kobe then get back up. Kobe, Sergio's in the bunker. Let's get the devil in first. Kobe and Brayden charge back at him. That's the Devlin. Wait. That's Sergio, or the Devlin. Okay, yeah, the Devlin doesn't have anything in the book. He's technically not really in the book. He just does not have a reincarnation, or he doesn't look like anything. Okay. That's Sir Jewel, and that's the reincarnation of H. Bam! I told you to stop. Boom! The Devlin blasted two at the bunker. Kablank! Ugh! Brayden, this isn't working. Let's go for Sir Jewel. Brayden and Kobe then charge into the bunker door. 85%. Kobe and Brayden then charge at Sir Jewel. Smash! Sir Jewel then goes flying through the front of glass. You fool! Kobe and Brayden flip and knock over Sir Jewel, snatching his amulet. No, my powers, Sir Jewel says. H then charges up to the roof as he punches Kobe, taking the amulet. Mwah! My turn. 95%. Idiots, you need to stop him. Whomever wears that amulet gains its powers. Brayden runs for the amulet. Die, H says. Brayden then goes into his ultimate form and slices H's head off. H then drops the amulet as H's body then heals. Ugh, the pain! Brayden then punches H in the gut as hard as he can. This time, H's body explodes into a million pieces as his head is left intact. Finally, Brayden says he's dead. Kobe then finally hits the Devlin, cutting his hands and arms off. The Devlin is then dead. Finally, they're dead, Kobe says. Are you sure? Are you sure they're not coming back? Sigh, yes, I'm sure. But now Sir Jewel. 100%. Boom! The whole building is then transferred to Dimension X. No! Kobe says they're gone. They didn't make it in time. Hopefully they can get back, Electra says. Blah! Sir Jewel says, finally, Dimension X. What have you done? Brayden says, we're here. Now to summon him, Sir Jewel says, Satan will rise 3 times. The ground and buildings start to shake. Vroom! Fire seems to be everywhere as a big beast known as Satan rises, killer and lord of all. Satan. Finally, I'm awoken from that eternal dimension of fire. Satan then picks up Sir Jewel. Foolish mortal, Satan says. Why would you awaken me? Satan then decides to incinerate Sir Jewel, instantly killing him. Kobe, we need to get out of here. If we use the amulet, the 7 jewels, and the Devlin's heart, and H's skull, we can get out of here. Brayden and Kobe then align the items. A portal then opens. Let's go, Brayden, hurry. The portal closes as Brayden nears it, as he's holding the skull. Oh no, Brayden, the skull. It's the key to the portal. That means one of us must say, "Wow!" Correct. The portal needs a mortal soul to keep it open. Otherwise, there's no way out. There's no way back. Satan laughed, and I'll kill that of which stays. I'm sorry, Kobe. Brayden says. Chapter 6. Brayden then puts on the skull and grabs the portal. Grabs the portal to stabilize it. This is the only way it'll work. I'll be fine, friend. It's been nice knowing you. A portal then opens in front of Brayden as Kobe runs and jumps through the portal. Vroom! Now it's my turn to end you, Brayden and Satan both say. Brayden freezes the portal. Protects him, making him stronger. Die, you stupid mortal, Satan says. Brayden uses his new power to shoot a beam at him. Vroom! Oh, no! Satan starts to shrink it and melt as the strong beam of water hits him. Ugh, no! Which starts to turn Satan back to his mortal forms. Yes, it's working, Brayden. Then blasts him again as Satan decides to grab Brayden mid-blast, destroying 3 jewels. Ugh, no, the powers! Brayden then blasts Satan, which starts to kill him. Ugh, no! Brayden's skin turns white as the jewels fall to the floor, except Brayden's. No! Brayden says as Satan just laughs. Die, Brayden. Then continues blasting Satan, which leads to a big explosion. The dust soon would clear, as Kobe finally is awoke in the normal world. Kobe, Electra, we have to go back. We can't, they say. This is Satan in half-human form. Kaplow! The skull fully covers Brayden's face, giving Brayden the true powers of the artifacts. I will kill you, Brayden says as he charges at Satan. Pow! Brayden stabs him, so this is what real power is. Die, Satan hits Brayden, making him slide back. I will not lose, Satan says. Brayden then hurts himself more, shooting another beam. Ugh, I must kill you, Brayden continues beaming Satan. No, no, no! Satan says as he slowly melts. Brayden starts to shake, nauseous as it slowly kills him. You will not kill me this easy. You will not kill me this easy, my child. Die! Boom! Satan smashes Brayden down as it teleports both of them to escape right through Brayden's diner. Is near, quote unquote, parentheses, it is near Brayden's burned house. Brayden's power of the rogue then stops as all the artifacts dropped. The heart, skull, jewel, and jewels. Now it's time to die. Satan is then lit on fire as the full moon extracts him. No, my immortality. Satan and Brayden are now in their human forms, almost powerless. Ugh, no, Satan says. Ugh. The pain, no. Blood starts to drip everywhere from Satan and Brayden's injuries. They receive from immortality. Kobe buzzes Brayden from seeing the hell is coming. Ring, guys, it's actually ringing. An answer is then received. Ugh, guys, it's Brayden. Hurry, get to hellscape. Brayden stumbles up in pain. Ah! Ugh. Brayden screams. The devil and Satan and Brayden back in their human forms. Here's the little clip. Brayden, stop. Brayden, stop, Kobe says over the device. Brayden continues trying to walk. Scream! Brayden screams again. Oh, the pain! Satan then stands. I will not be defeated. You will not escape. Ugh! Fire starts to burn around Satan. No, stupid mortal injuries. Satan then falls back and falls into the fiery crater in which they got out of before they lost their powers. Well, bam! No! Satan's body then burns and Satan rolls into the water. Oh no! Brayden finally makes it to the diner's kitchen. Sling! He grabs the kitchen knife. Scream! Brayden then screams again. This pain! I must win! We're almost there. Faster, Electra! On board the heli is Electra, Kobe, Ian, and Kobe. Electra then lands the heli. There they can see someone is entering the destroyed diner. Ian jumps out and runs in. Die! T says. T, you're alive? You're here? What are you doing? Stop attacking Ian. Kobe, Ian is a lie. All Ian is a copy of H. A scientist named Eon created Ian, as Ian then betrayed Eon, creating H. They're both barbaric demons. Ian then changes into a demonic demon form that looks like H. Ha! I've tricked you all. Brayden then jumps into the crater and slowly walks to Satan as he's getting away. Ugh, it hurts so bad, Brayden says. It's time to use it. Brayden takes a needle and injects it. The needle Brayden uses is a deflection spell in which he will use and it will ignore all of Brayden's pain. Brayden senses good numb as he feels extremely powerful again for now. Now, it's time to finish this, Brayden says as he charges at Satan, knocking him onto the ground. No, Satan says, stabbing Brayden through the chest with his metal claws. You will not win. Brayden then stabs Satan in his hand, knocking his right claws off. Ugh, no! Satan says as he switches hands, stabbing Brayden again. I feel nothing, Brayden says, kicking Satan out of the crater outside. Satan then gets up and limps as he goes through the mine of cave. Back at the diner, Kobe, Electra, and Teray all fight Ian. Kobe, we need to keep him away from the other Scorpies. If he gets both, he will be able to kill us all, T says. The four then charge at Ian. Bling! No, T says. Ian then puts on the other Scorpies. Yes! Ian then explodes and disappears. This isn't good. If Brayden regains his memories of the school, come on. Come on, ugh! Brayden is then running through the mine. Finally, Brayden says as he corners Satan. Listen, it doesn't have to end this way. I can give you money, fame, eternal life, anything. No, Brayden says as he does some ritual summoning a portal behind Satan. Brayden then kicks Satan in it, banishing him forever. Ian then shows up behind Brayden. Brayden then turns around. This is Ian. Yeah, I'll show some more pictures. Coming. Ian, why do you... Okay, comic series, chapter 8. Brayden. Ian! Why do you look like... Ian looks up as the light from the skull blinds Brayden. Ugh, what's going on? Huh? The coffee shop? Yes, Ian says. Now go down that hole. Brayden then goes down to the basement. Smash! Ian destroys a wall. What's going on, Ian? Go in, he says. Brayden enters the destroyed room in the wall. Then a lot of dark memories flash in his head. Ugh! My head! My head! What the hell is going on? Dark memories from his previous form enter Brayden's mind. This is your salvation. About 2 years ago, you and Kobe went on many adventures. Didn't you have this last mission, which was to destroy the devil? In which he was destroyed, you secretly went to his body and stole the mask in which I'm wearing. You then began studying it and decided to farm it into 2, in which then you used your blood to empower the skull and making it invincible. In which this process you lost your memories, and the skull then split, awakening me and saving it. You then go missing for 2 years. Memories of the skull are shown. They are then returned to your mind. They are then returned to the mine. But now it's my turn to kill you. You're the reason Sir Jewel and Satan were awoken. All thanks to that skull. I took out a god. I'll take out you, Brayden then says, charging at Ian, stabbing him in the chest. I won't die that easily. Ian body then heals almost automatically. Die! Guys, I'll be right back real quickly, and then I'll continue reading. Okay, now we can continue the reading. Brayden is then stabbed in the hand, dropping the kitchen knife. No! Brayden then uses his metal claw, cutting the skull in half. Badoom! No! The skull, you fool! Ian holds his face into the mask. Into the mask. Ian then shoots fire at Brayden. Brayden then gets stabbed in the leg by the skull's horn. Die! Brayden then finally kicks Ian, destroying the skull. Smash! Blood then goes everywhere as the blood from the skull escapes, killing Ian, burning him alive. Oh. Okay, now time to get out of... The deflection spell then ends, as everything around Brayden goes red. No! I need to get out of here! Everything becomes nauseous for Brayden. Kaboom! Rocks start to fall, covering the exit. Brayden, hang in! Hang in there! We're coming, the group says. Brayden then sees another exit. He then starts to climb to it. He then slips and falls backwards. Bam! Ugh! No! I'm too weak. Dark memories start to flash in his head. Again, Plaza City, Creeper's Plaza, Tower of Element, in his old underground checkered house. Ugh, no! Brayden screams in pain as slowly everything around him goes black. Brayden is then in the checkered room. Red or black? A voice keeps saying in his head. Red or black? Red or black? Hug! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! What is going on? Black! Brayden says, you have been granted a choice, it says. Immortality or will you pick to completely destroy the skull? A vision of the skull is then seen. in which it isn't destroyed. It's rebuilding itself. Smash, Brayden. Smash, Brayden. Wait. The group then hurries in. I choose. Comic series, Chapter 8, Chapter 9, Brayden. The destruction of the skull. Brayden says, "No, Brayden!" They say everything. Then everything in the cave turns to fire, engulfing the cave. Death appears to Brayden. So, it's death for you, you think. Here's the deal. I can either take your death and change your identity, or kill you now. Death then copies Brayden's body, and makes a dead version of him. What the? Stop! Death then grabs the real Brayden as he flies upward from the cave. Smash! Brayden then awakes later. There are a few papers that read, "Your new name is Switchblade. You must not give out your identity, your real identity, or so I will kill you." In front of you is a picture of your new self, some money, and some clothes. Now leave this place and never return. It's also been 2 weeks since your death. I guess this is it. Brayden said. Switch says as he opens the case of money. My cut from the job. It's here, as well as newspapers like Gray Hero Brayden is dead and Death of Brayden. Switch then grabs their eternal blade, in which Death made. Okay, now it's time to finally get out of here. Switch then grabs his new bag and continues walking. But first, there is one last thing to be done. Meanwhile, after the 2 weeks, Colby, and Electra are coming back from the bank. Brayden's new identity, which this is Switchblade. So, it's been 2 weeks since he died, but at least we got the money. So I say it's time to repair that building near Mount Stan and that city, Plaza City. So there the three will continue rebuilding it, in which they later rename it Boardwalk. So they're making the whole city. Meanwhile, Brayden is at the diner as he slowly walks down the hellscape of dark and painful memories in his mind. He then sees all the crushed rocks on his body. He sees the activator to the portal, the silver claw, and the kitchen knife. He picks up all 3 items and loots his dead body. Now time to enter that portal and kill Satan once and for all. On his body was his notebook, a deflection spell, half full, and in the skull deactivated. So then lights the portal and goes in as he's at the entrance of a castle. Claw and 2 swords in hand, kitchen knife and eternal blade. Switchblade. Death says as he appears in front of him, "If you're planning on doing what you think you're doing, be warned. If you die, there is no salvation for you in this world, galaxy." Okay, Switch says. So were you Magic at one point? He questions. Yes, he says, but that was forever ago. Okay, well, thanks for the warning, but I believe it's time for. I believe it's my turn to end this. Switch then walks into the castle. This is Death. Comic series, Chapter 10. "Hello, human," Satan says, sitting turned backwards in his chair. He spins around. "What is it that you wish you seek, mortal?" "I wish to fight you to the death." Switch charges at Satan and stabs him 3 times at once with the claw and 2 blades. "Die," Switch says. Satan then gets up and swings at Brayden. Brayden dodges and stabs again. "I will kill you now. I will kill you," Switch says. stabbing again, destroying his wings. Switch then grabs his deflection spell and uses it. I'll get my salvation, Switch says. Satan then realizes who's he's fighting. Switch! Come back, I see. What took you so long? I wonder, so where's Brayden? Satan grins and stabs Switch in the arm. Switch stabs once more. Satan's skin turns from red to black. Bwaha! Brayden keeps stabbing Satan, then punches Switch, sending him flying into the wall. I will not lose, Switch says as he charges at Satan, cutting both his horns and tail off. No, Satan screams, slashing at Switch. Again, Switch then spins at Satan, cutting his head off. Now I'm the king, Brayden says as he gains new demonic powers and the reality of the Hell's Kingdom. Now, two things left. Switch then goes to the old bridge, in which leads to the old man's grave. Brayden then goes into the old man's grave, does the puzzles maze, and gets to the Tower of Elements, in which here he gains the powers of ice and lightning. Now there's only one element left. Wind. Brayden says. Switch says that after that I can gain immortality, as this internal blade will kill immortals. Brayden then goes to Switch then goes to each of the elemental flags: red, blue, yellow, and purple. In these areas, he activates the flag, summoning in the eternal prison. He then goes up to the yellow flag and to the next. He then goes to the red room. So if I insert my sword in the slam, it's a lean to go fight up. Switch then goes through the one. He is then in Kobe's dungeon. Okay, all I have to do is kill the corrupt cat. He finds it and then kills it. A big burst of wind then happens. Brayden is then back at the two portals. He finally picks up his blade and goes through the other portal. He is then in the infamous eternal prison, so this is where the blade is made. Brayden then goes to the roof. There are letters. Brayden then goes on the bee, gaining the power of wind. He then leaves the prison and goes to Kobe's Plaza. There is a moral, moon, and star. Brayden then strikes the moral with his powers, opening a portal to the multiverse. Okay, I'm back. Finally, Brayden says comic series, chapter 11. Finally, Brayden says as he finally, Switch says as he gains the power of immortality. Four staffs of the elements are then summoned. As Switch looks through the multiverse pool, he can see all the different realities in which he can get anything from. He decided to get the staffs from Galaxy X. A yellow and green green-eyed skull is then summoned from Galaxy Y. Four color eyes of the skull. Switch then decides to destroy the red flag in the checkered house. Perfect. Now let's rebuild that crummy house. Switch then rebuilds his other house near the diner. This portal can do anything, Switch says amazed. He looks back at his past life. So about 5 years ago in a different reality, I existed. In another reality, a place called Kobe Land. Brayden then summons the whole land of Kobe Land in Galaxy. So now this place is here. Team Kobe then run into the plaza. Stop, whoever you are! You're going to screw up reality. Switch's eyes then go red as he looks at the two, instantly killing them. No one can stop me. Teen Colby then lie dead. No, I killed Teen Colby. Brayden then uses the portal to bring them back, summoning them at the waterfall in the cold wintry area where he once was, where he was first reawoken. Switch looks again as he sees the tribe in one reality. He then summons the tribe and their castle from Galaxy X. He then finally summons a mansion from Galaxy Y. He names this place that, the mansion. This portal is too strong! Ah! The darkened code of the portal enters Brayden's mind. Kobe then arrives as he just stares into the portal, as he sees himself in the Kobe Land reality in Asgard. All the memories from that of 5 years ago in the reality. Wait, that means that's Switchblade or Brayden. He says as he slowly tries to stumble up to Brayden. One more. Brayden Brayden says insanely as he summons Microsoft from the real world to Galaxy Z. Yes, this is my domain, which then destroys all essence of show in Creeper's Plaza. Of snow in Creeper's Plaza. Yes, so much power. Ah! I got to stop him. Brayden's gone insane. Kobe then slowly crawls closer. Brayden then begins summoning castles from the past. Kobe then jumps up and knocks Brayden into the portal. No! Brayden slows time and summons as much as he can. He summons his soul into his old body. He destroys kits out of existence. He copies his powers and stuff to his old body. Finally, Brayden summons H, but makes him where he's not evil. Brayden then wakes in his old body as the portal closes, which results from everyone but Brayden. Kobe says Brayden. Now have the memories from Kobe Land and the Garthaverse, which are different realities. Brayden then transforms his appearance to his new appearance. When Brayden opens his eyes, he looks at Switchblade, the other Brayden. Who are you? I'm you, Switch said. Or I was you when you were dead. Wait, so how long have you been here? Technically, I've been here since Kobe Land, the Garthaverse, and all the other... Wait, this is chapter 12. Technically, I've been here since Kobe Land, the Garthaverse, and all the other galaxy verses. You see that sword? Switchblade points at the Eternal Blade. You and I were both in that blade at once. Back around the Garthaverse, before it was corrupted and destroyed, I was put in the Eternal Blade, I was put in the Eternal Prison, in which I was eventually put in that. A weird thing about that prison is it's in all the multiverses, but somehow this one is special. It has a multiverse portal and 4 elements. How's that? That Brayden says. It's because this verse, its logic is broken. All because of the skulls. So therefore... I can't read. Wait. So therefore, this verse can't be destroyed forever, unlike the others. But Brayden, I seriously need your help. What we need to do is we must reopen the multiverse portal by using it as well as the 4 staffs and Eternal Blade. We can combine the skulls, making the Eternal Verse skull, but we both must strike the moral. Okay, Brayden says. So Switchblade and Brayden then go to the moral. Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Vroom! The portal to the multiverse finally opens, but it's bigger as it shoots out lightning, creating a storm. Hold still. Hold still, Switch says, as the storm gets bigger, as it forms a Minotaur eclipse, which it then begins to show snow as it's summer. Switch, what's going on? An eternal storm is happening. We must hurry. Kobe then begins to wake up, as Switch says a demonic chant. The skulls, the Eternal Blade, and staffs all fly to the middle of the active moral. The sword in the middle, then the 2 skulls, then 4 staffs. The staff and the blade begin spinning as it starts to shine. A very bright pulse. Fight off Kobe, Switch says. I got this. Brayden then fights Kobe and then teleports him to the waterfall. No, Kobe screams. This is far from good. The skulls then combine, closing the portal. Okay, just 5 days of eclipse. Thanks, Switch says, laughing insanely. See you soon. Switch then puts on the skull and walks away as the skull transforms Switch. Wait, Elementro? Yes, Elementro was inside Switch. It is my turn to leave this dimension. Switch then appears next to Brayden. What's going on? Elementro. He was... Spit it out, Switch says. He was also inside the blade. That means he's also free. Comic series, chapter 13. Brayden. Elementro was the creator of the Eternal Blade, which eventually his soul was put in the blade. Apparently, Switch was accidentally put in the blade as well. Brayden, we need to stop him. Brayden and Switch then both strike the moral again. Then Elementro in the chest. Ugh, no, the color and element of darkness disappears from Elementro. Keep going, Brayden. It's working. They didn't do it again, and the color and element of light disappears, turning black/white to orange. Elementro then blasts the 2, disabling the portal. No, he broke half the portal. Striking only the left of the moral. The 2 strike the moral. Ugh, no, the element of ice fades water. Elementor then jumps up and flies through the moral. A blast of light in the sky crashes in Creeper's Plaza. Switch, we need to get Kobe. Kobe, and T. What about Electra? Switch says. She's gone. She went to explore that old building in Dimension X. Kobe, and T then awake at H's house. Well, what's going on, H? H, you're dead. Huh? No, I'm not. I don't even know any of you. And please, just call me Hound. It's my name anyway. T then uses his vision magic to show Hound H. No, that's not me at all. I don't kill people, so it seems you're a different H, T says. I suppose so. 1 second I'm here. 1 second I'm farming, the next I'm here, H says. Hound says. Wait, guys, immoral. What? T says. The moral. At my plaza. The legends are true, Kobe says. It's a portal to the multiverse. It's portal to any universe, multiverse even. Boom! Flash of light hits Creeper's Plaza. Everyone all goes to the plaza. Hound, T, Kobe, Switch, and Brayden. Guys, wait, Switch says. You, Kobe says. Listen, I'll explain. The coffee shop. T, Kobe, and T. Go to the coffee shop or the Blizzard Bonanza. Get the gems from each area, light and dark. T and Kobe then run off. Kobe, Brayden, and Switch all run in. Wait, Kobe, ride this bolt to the glass, which says, I need you to destroy the glass field. After Kobe and T return, H, when the glass shatters, shoot its corners. Switch and Brayden then run in as they see Elementor in the ruins of Mooseland. Die! Elementor strikes multiple bolts at the two. The two then stab Elementor, exploding blast of light. The two run out quickly. T, Kobe, place the jewels by the Zen tree. A glowing stream of light goes up. Kobe then shatters the glass. H then shoots its corners. A big force field locks Elementor in the field. Oh no! Elementor's element of lightning disappears. Kobe lands in the water as Switch and Brayden run in. Kobe watches from the cliff. Ugh! The two then run in and destroy the middle gem in Elementor's chest. Elementor then explodes and dies, dropping the skull. So it's over, Kobe says. At least I think, Switch says. Boom! Death then appears. Comic series, chapter 14. Salvation is here. Death appears. I go for 1 day, and you mix up the verses, summon a multiverse portal, kill 2 immortals, and almost destroy the world. It had to be done, Switch said. But I have outsmarted the system. You fool, Death says. You've gotten your salvation, but now it's time. Brayden and Switch's bodies then merge, destroying the skull once and for all. Also deactivating the mortal. I now understand. But thanks, everyone, for the fun. But it's impossible to make everything back to normal. The field then destroys itself back to its glass form. But this is the last I'll see of you. Brayden then walks into the sunset as a rift opens, crashing Electra into the diner. Hound and T go home. Kobe then look at each other. Thanks, they then kiss and begin walking to the diner. Guys, Electra says, all scraped up. What'd I miss? Shh. They walk in the diner a lot. Brayden's gone. There's an eclipse. Boardwalk is ready. And there's been a lot of changes to the area. What do you mean Brayden's gone? He's already dead. Yes, but he came back. Two of him at one point. But it's all over. The three then begin walking to the woods. But let's have some fun. They then go camping. Meanwhile, Switch slowly walks to his house. Okay, time to get out of here. As he sees the Minotaur eclipse ending. Looks like I got 30 minutes. Switch then grabs his boat, and begins paddling away. He then takes out his book. Okay, now time to get old Brayden back. As Switch paddles out of Galaxy, Brayden then returns as Switch brought him back. Now time to get out of here. Brayden and Switch are then never seen again, as they leave and never come back. Hound is able to regain his memories of H and Ian. T is able to finally find his family. Kobe and Kobe repair Kobe's plaza, as well as Creeper's Plaza, and the Tower of Elements. And Electra is able to decode the Tower of Elements, as everyone happily continues their lives. The end. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's the end of part 1. when I finish part 2, I will upload it to the internet, and you can hear part 2. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you later. But yeah, part 2 is already done, as well as part 3. Wait, let me check. Yeah, part 1 is done. Part 2 is done. Part 3 is done. And I'm starting part 4. But a weird thing about them, unlike part 1, which it was 14 chapters, all of these are in a reset series, which is the comic verse reset, and then it has like a name at the end, like the comic series reset Asgard, the comic series reset Kobeland, and the comic series reset Oblivion. So yeah, I'll be reading the next 4 chapters of the next one, which is the comic series Oblivion, in a day or so. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.